welcome to another round of Sports Reviews. Tonight I am reviewing América 2, León 1. The goals were scored as follows. In the first minute, Victor Davia gets the ball in, beats the center back, runs in, takes a shot past Ochoa to make it 1-0. Then in the 6th minute, Henry Martin gets the ball crossed into him from Lainez, heads it in, puts it past Cota to make it 1-1. In the 58th minute, there's a penalty given by VAR. They miss it and miss the rebound. It goes out, still 1-1. Then 90 plus 2, Federico Viñas gets the ball, puts it in, offside at first, but they give them the goal. He was onside on VAR. They give it to him. 2-1 is the way it would end. The stats are as follows: 12-6 on shots, 2-1 on shots on target, 39% possession to 61% possession, 290 passes to 462 passes, 73% possession to 83% possession, 15 fouls to 15 fouls, 2 yellows to 2 yellows, no red cards, 2 offside to 2 offside, 3 corners to 3 corners. It is equal. Club América is top of the league with 22 points, and León is second from the bottom, 3 points clear, 7 points at 17th place with the late loss. First half was way more dominated by Club América. They went forward well. They put the ball forward well. Did everything they needed to do to win the match. But they only could score 1 goal. The second half, León had possession. They were strong in possession. They could not score. And they also tried to put the ball out more with León. They tried to play very strongly, very physically, because they wanted to put the ball out. They did not have belief in their own heads that they could play openly against Club América. They sent the ball out, they fouled, and América caught up to that, was like, hey, if you want to foul us, we'll foul you. And just became a clown show. The refereeing wasn't great, I have to say. The refereeing was horrible. I mean, yeah, they got the VAR penalty right, but the refereeing was just a joke on top of a joke. Liga MX's refereeing is just so bad. But for me, looking at this match, Club América got the deserved win. León is digging their own grave, per se. Every game we watch, there's a new thing we learn. There's another layer of the onion that gets peeled. Like, seriously. As I said in the last game, there's another layer of the onion that gets peeled. Tonight, it's their belief. It's their hope. It's their thought process. They think they cannot play open anymore. They have to knock the ball out. They can hold possession, but if they don't have it, they'll knock the ball out. They'll foul. They're scared to let other teams play open, especially if they're stronger, which, I mean, everybody is at this point, than them in their current state. Even though they're champions, they're still not as strong, which shows you when it comes down to it, they don't have no belief in themselves anymore. They just don't. They don't. They think they suck. They know they suck. And they just can't get back to where they were. And I can guarantee you this is how they play against Toronto in the 2 games of the tie. They're going to kick the ball out if they don't have possession. They're going to foul players incessantly. They're going to kick the ball out. Which, I mean, that is CONCACAF. You could say, oh, that's just CONCACAF, though. But seriously, they were there all the time. They didn't have possession. They kicked the ball out. They kicked the ball to the side. They foul incessantly. It is just crazy how they played tonight. It was a sad, horrible game from them. They had no faith, no belief, didn't care, wanted 1 goal, wanted the draw, and they had horrible late defending again as well. This game was a complete and utter shambles from them. Trash. And it's sad to see, but for León fans, because they're just seeing their team crumble right before their very eyes in multiple ways every week. You find a new way to lose. How many ways could you lose a game? Well, here's another late choke, but they never had belief in themselves to begin with, even though they got the goal in the first minute to lead. They couldn't do it. They couldn't. They choked. They let themselves choke. I mean, it is sad to watch what they did. It is sad to watch them just nosedive. They are letting themselves get in their own head. They are hurting. They do not believe for 1 second that they could do anything other than lose. They were holding a draw 90 minutes. Guess what? Lose last second. They only played like 1 extra minute of stoppage time after they gave the goal on VAR. It was a complete and utter clown show. I mean, as I said, the refereeing sucked. América wins. Deservedly so. But León, just sad. They're going out sad. They're not great. They're not good. They're tired. They're done. They're just, no. They can't do anything to save the ship. They can't. Monterrey, they're going to lose to Monterrey. Necaxa, hell. I think they're actually bottom, but I still think they'll beat them. No, they're under Necaxa by 1 place. So with that said, as it stands for me, as it looks, Necaxa, Monterrey on Wednesday, Necaxa, not this upcoming Monday, but 2 Mondays from now. Santos on March 21st, the day after Toronto FC should play the Canadian Championship. April 5th, Toluca. 2 days later, Toronto or Forge. Probably Toronto. We'll get into that one. The 10th, Atlas away. Toronto away on the 14th. They're gonna lose to Monterrey. They'll probably draw Necaxa. I think they'll still lose to them. Santos, they'll lose. Toluca, the best team right now in the league to me, they're going to lose. Toronto, they're going to lose at home. Atlas, they're going to probably lose to. They'll lose to Toronto going to Florida. Then Juarez, Mazatlan, and Querétaro, who cares? They're done with us. Seriously, looking at the table, you have Club América in first, 22 points. Cruz Azul, second, 21 points. Monterrey, third, 18 points. Toluca in fourth, 18 points. The 3 other teams in the Champions League, 1 to 3. León, 17th, 7 points. 2 wins, 1 draw, 6 losses. They're not great. They have no belief. They do not believe in themselves. They do not care. They're tired. They're downtrodden. That's not a good title defense. And you just see it every week. Something new. Something new. And they still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 matches left. Are they going to get another win? Seriously. And in the league, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of the 10 league matches. Are they going to get another win? Necaxa, maybe. Juarez, maybe. Mazatlan looks good. Querétaro, I don't know. Not that it matters, but let's see how many points would they need. So everything stays the same. How many points would they need to get into the Clausura or the Liguilla? 8, 9, 10, 11. 4 points. After they face Toronto, I mean, they could win 3. It's not hard teams. They're playing hard teams for the Champions League, which is a good thing. Let's say they beat these 3 teams. If everything stays the same, they could sneak into the Liguilla after 3 wins. Maybe not even sneak. But if they win the last 3, they could still get in there. If everything stays the same from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 matches. Hell, if they beat Atlas and still lose to Toronto, there you go. Point being is I just don't see it. I don't see any opportunities for wins besides maybe Necaxa. Maybe, since they're right there, Necaxa. Maybe they could flip the switch on there, but then you got Santos and Toluca. You're going to get slapped again in 2 matches. Maybe Atlas. Toronto, then Toronto. Maybe not slap, but you lose at home, or at least draw. Then you face Atlas away. That's probably going to be at least a draw. Toronto and Florida. I think Toronto would win in Florida because they have to go to Florida. Yeah, I don't see. Maybe Necaxa. maybe Atlas, and maybe the final three. But you're probably trying to save your Liga MX season and go deep into Champions League if you turn it on. Even then, I still like Toronto's chances, even if you turn it on against Nikaha. Because Santos and Toluca, slapped by both. Toronto, that would probably be a home draw. Atlas, okay, you win, but probably lose at Toronto's homestead. Not BMO, but like their other stadium. You probably have to save your Liga MX season. Even then, I don't know what else could happen there. So with that said, I'm just saying, it's pretty much done and dusted. Again, it's done and dusted. Pretty much. It's kind of sad to see, but with that said, there you go. So, I ain't got other things to say. Honestly, you're done and dusted. You have no hope, have no belief, no care, nothing. It's depressing to see. So with that said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. Tomorrow, I got a video coming out about the Forge, Canadian Soccer Association, Canadian Championship kerfuffle, discussion, problems, whatever you want to call it. Because not many people heard what I had to say at halftime about it. There you go. I'm running. I'm out. Peace.